We are back with a fresh edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. It's the Valley's most in-depth forecast. Hope you had a good weekend, everyone. The weather turned out to be pretty nice over the weekend, although the heat and humidity started to build, certainly, on Sunday, and really kicked into high gear today. I'm going to get out of the way here and show you our 90-degree temperature stats. Number 13 today, we made it a baker's dozen for 2018 today for 90-degree days. It hit 91 at the airport this afternoon. 13 is much more than recent years, and easily the most since that hot summer of 2012. And, we weren't alone in this today. It was hot everywhere, and it was humid everywhere. And the heat index at the Youngstown Warren Airport peaked at the top of the hour at 5 p.m. at 97 degrees. It was pretty stifling out there. It was one of the most uncomfortable days of the summer, probably a top 5 or 6 day for level of discomfort when you factor in the heat and humidity for this summer. Again, we weren't alone. Above average temperatures, every dot on the map here across the Ohio Valley and mid-Atlantic states. But just for fun, I wanted to show you that eventually the seasons are going to change, and we're starting to see the very first signs of that in the lower 48. There are winter weather advisories out for the mountainous areas, and this is pretty high up in parts of Montana and down into Wyoming this evening, where if you look real carefully, you're going to see a little blue here. Now, again, these mountains is way up there, but on these mountains, it is snowing this evening, and it'll accumulate several inches. So folks out there are seeing the transition over to, or signs anyway, of the seasonal transition already. But nothing like that around here. We're going to have a rerun of today, tomorrow. I have 90 in the forecast. Wouldn't be surprised if it's 91 again. Close enough. Not near a record, though. The record is 96 tomorrow. And again, when you factor in the humidity, the heat index will be somewhere north of 94, 95 degrees tomorrow afternoon. So just a few fair weather clouds. We had a couple of renegade showers today that rolled through parts of Columbiana, Mahoning, Mercer, and Lawrence counties. Not expecting a rerun of that tomorrow. I think we are generally sunny. It is going to be stifling. All right, let's talk about Wednesday. I think, for the opening day of the Canfield Fair and anything you have planned outdoors Wednesday, most of the day should be okay. It's going to be hot and humid again, but rain-free until we get into the evening. And starting around 5, 6, 7, we have a decent chance of seeing some showers and some thunderstorms along this front. This is a pretty strong cold front. And behind it, a distinct air mass change coming our way for the end of the week. Thursday probably starts with clouds, perhaps even a touch of drizzle or maybe some sprinkles in the morning. The afternoon should be brighter, but it is going to be much, much different. Thursday afternoon, Wednesday's heat index values are probably 92, 93. Air temperatures Thursday afternoon, not much better than about 74 to 75 degrees. So, yeah, it's going to be a noticeable change with a decrease in humidity. Storm Prediction Center does have a low-end risk for severe weather across our region along that cold front. Wednesday, again, the timing on this is pretty late in the day, towards evening, probably an hour or two before sunset for Wednesday evening. And yeah, distinct air mass change, as I was talking about, very, very humid air overhead. Now it's going to stay overhead for tomorrow and throughout most of Wednesday, but then our front rolls through, the air mass dries out, and what a beautiful end of the week we have coming up. Again, Thursday starts with clouds, but ends with some sun. And Friday looks mostly sunny, and that's the best day at the fair when you factor in the low humidity, comfortable temperatures, and lack of rain. Do think that the somewhat soupier air will make a comeback in time for the weekend. All right, here's what I did as far as our Canfield Fair weather impacts. So let me get that back on there and get out of the way. The highest impact days weather-wise will be Wednesday because of heat and because of that potential for late-day storms. And then over the weekend, building heat. And also, I think Sunday and Monday, we have a risk of seeing a spotty shower and storm. It looks like a front's going to try to stall nearby. So the highest impact days overall, probably Wednesday, Sunday, and Monday. I think the best days overall will be Thursday. It'll be very comfortable Thursday and Friday. Starting to get warm Saturday, a little more humid, but I do think we are dry on Saturday at the Canfield Fair. And speaking of the Canfield Fair, it's that time of the year. We get a lot of questions here at the station. Hey, when are you guys going to be out there? The WFMJ tent will be in the usual spot by the grandstand. And I'll be appearing with Derek and Leslie and Dana on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So I hope all you weather geeks stop by and say hi, and we'll chat about the weather a little bit. You see a lot of the same faces every year. It's always a great opportunity to see some of our viewers, and for me, a lot of our weather geeks across the valley. So 10 to 2 is when I'll be there on Saturday. I'll probably be doing the weather during the news Thursday and Friday from out there, but I'll be working, so I won't be doing much much chatting and socializing because I will be working. But Saturday's your day. If you can get to the fair Saturday from 10 to 2, we'll all be out there then. The morning crew will be there 2 to 6 Saturday, 10 to 2 on Sunday. So Vince and Krista and Emily, they'll be there during those hours. All right, let's take a look at the longer range pattern. There are some signs that we're going to see some cooler temperatures as we get deeper into September. No surprise there. But Labor Day week still looks hot. This is Monday, Labor Day itself. Warm anomalies over the region, and we stay in that kind of orange shading for the few days after Labor Day. But then the following weekend, this is the 8th and 9th. This is the European model, but there's some support on this amongst our other models that we'll get into a little bit more of a cooler temperature regime. So the heat is here to stay for the most part until a few days after Labor Day. And then as we head into that second week of September and the start of the NFL season, we should start to see at least more seasonable temperatures. Keep in mind our averages are falling slowly, but average by the second week of September is about 76, 77 degrees. So we'll at least probably get back to that point, maybe even a little below average there during that weekend following Labor Day. That's it for tonight's weather for Weather Geeks. I'll have a full update on our forecast again tonight on 21 News at 11. Don't forget you can get the Penguin game day forecast and the high school football forecast anytime you want it on the Storm Tracker 21 app. We just pushed that update last week. So if you scroll down on the front page of the app, you'll find the football forecast for high school and when YSU's at home like they are this coming Saturday. All right, have a great Monday night, everyone.